Hello friends, a warm good morning to one and all. See, today I am going to tell you a very important thing. The message is very important that you start practicing from the minute you hear this. Okay, what is it? Let me tell you. You see, the physical body is growing based on the food you input, isn't it? See, a baby, which is when it is born, it is only 3 kgs. Mainly through the food, the baby grows into an adult. Maybe the body weighs 70 kgs or 80 kgs or 100 kgs. How did the 3 kg become 100 kg? Mainly through the input, mainly through the food it has taken. Isn't it? Like that, what about your mind? How to keep your mind or the emotions balanced? Even a few days back we have seen the 4 items, isn't it? Physical health, mental strength, emotionally balanced and intellectually strong, isn't it? So, if your mind has to be calm, then we have to see and grasp only such things. See the input for the mind is mainly through the 5 sense organs. And out of the 5 sense organs also, eyes, our eyes are the main things which grasp many things and put it into the mind. 85% of the things which get into the mind are through our eyes. Okay, the other 4 sense organs share the rest of the 15%. That is why, see, when you sit for meditation, the first instruction you get will be what? Close your eyes. If you close your eyes, 80%, 85% of the things which you put in is closed. Okay, so to keep the mind healthy, you must listen to some good music. See, in music itself there are different kinds. You listen to some soothing music like flute, guitar, violin, veena, like that. So that the mind becomes calm. And you see such scenes, you read such books. Okay, you listen to such things which will not agitate you further. On the other hand, which will put your mind into a calm state. Okay, then intellectually, how should you be intellectually strong? Intellectually also, see, based on your relationship with others, based on the conversations you have with others, based on the books you read, based on the things we see, our mind and brain, intellectually means brain, the input what you gave, that decides the state of your mind, state of your affairs. As I said earlier, if the mind is taken as the software, your brain is the hardware. The mind receives everything and it gives orders, and the brain in turn gives orders to the organs to execute it, isn't it? Okay. Now, apart from the physical body, mental body or mind, and the intellect or the buddhi, brain, there is one more which is very precious, which is inside our body. What is it? That is the soul, Atma, isn't it? Now, what is this Atma? It is otherwise known as the Jivatma because that gives you the life energy. When the Atma leaves the body, then you become dead, isn't it? So, as long as the Atma is inside our body, we are alive, isn't it? So, that Jivatma, from where does it come? It is a small fraction of the bigger Atma, which is known as the Paramatma. Paramatma or the creator or the God, Brahma, Lord Shiva, whatever you call it. That is the supernatural power. From that supernatural power, a small power in the form of Jivatma is inside our body also. Now, see, we hear a lot of dreadful diseases, and such dreadful diseases like cancer, um, kidney transplant, like this, kidney failure, liver cancer, cancer in various parts of the body. Now, all these things are becoming very, very common nowadays. So, it may be because of the lifestyle, it may be because of genetics, all environment and genetics. Both play major roles in creating such diseases in our body. So, but have you heard of cancer to our soul? You have never heard of, isn't it? The soul is very pure, it cannot be contaminated. Then, what do I mean by saying that the soul is getting cancer? That is, we are having a very bad habit within us which can be so bad as getting cancer at the soul level. Okay, madam, what is it? You are going on beating around the bush. Come to the point. Tell me fast. That is gossiping. Gossiping. What do you mean by gossiping? Talking ill of others. Talking ill of others at their back is gossip. So, at any cost, stop this habit of talking ill of others or gossiping at this moment. See, I for all other golden rules, I was requesting you. I have been suggesting you, try to do it, try to implement it. You see how far you can do it. Every day or slowly you imbibe these good qualities. Like that I have been talking. Whereas for this, I am not telling anything. Stop forthwith. Stop at once. Because it is such a negative thing. It accumulates your sanchita karma and prarabdha karma, your negative karma, to such an extent, even after taking 100 lifetimes, it is not going to get erased from your account. Okay, so for heaven's sake, for your sake, I am telling you, stop gossiping. I don't have to elaborate more on this. Stop gossiping. You see, there is a small story which goes like this. I read it somewhere long back, and I take only the essence of it. I don't keep all the other details in my mind because I don't want to unnecessarily load my mind with all these things. That is, I just read it like this. There was a king. He was so good-natured. He wanted to serve all the sadhus, that is yogis and yoginis. He wanted to help. And as a token of his love and affection for them, he arranged a big lunch. And he invited all the sadhus from his kingdom and from all the neighboring kingdoms. And so from far and from near and far, so many sadhus came. And he prepared lunch. He served lunch. But unfortunately, there was some poison which got mixed with the food. And so, after consuming the food, all the sadhus died at the same time. Raja felt very bad. He came down from his throne and he started doing penance to remove this sin from his account. Okay, that happened. Then, after a long time, after some time, say after 6 months, a sadhu who happened to hear this, he came to this kingdom. He came to meet the king to get some help. But on the way to the palace, he asked many people. They said, no, we do not know much about it. We were not present there, so we do not know. Like that, they just shirked off their responsibilities of answering fully. Then he approached a lady who was sitting on the roadside, and she was making garland. Okay, so he went and asked that lady, and the lady stopped making her job, that is, stopped making the garland. He made the sadhu sit in front of her, and she went on talking bad about the king. She went on talking so bad about the king that the sadhu got frightened and he ran away. And after some time, the sadhu died. The lady who was making the garland, she died, and the king also died. And you know about the Yamadharma's giving punishment based on your positive and negative karma. And you know, whatever we do in this Janma, everything is written in a notebook in our record, and that is read by Chitragupta, who is the personal secretary to Yamadharma. So when that sadhu came, the sadhu who inquired about the incident to the lady, flower lady, we will call her flower lady. Okay. The record was read. Okay, he came to inquire, he didn't do anything wrong, so he was not punished for that particular act of inquiring about the incident which happened. Then the record of the king came. Okay, the king made a mistake. He should have taken all care. He made a mistake, but his intention was good. So he is not getting 100% punishment. His intention was good. He wanted to honor the sadhus, but somehow some mistake has happened, for which he will have to reap the he will have to get the punishment. He will have to reap the harvest. So we will punish him. Okay, say 50% for that particular act. Then this flower lady's turn came. Then her record was read out by Chitragupta to Yamadharma Raja. Then you know, Yamadharma Raja is the person who is 100% justified in giving justice to all of us. His judgment will never go wrong. Okay, his judgment is always 100% accurate. So when what the lady did was read out, Yamadharma Raja said, this lady must be punished 100% for that, for her act of unnecessarily talking ill of the king and the incident. It is true, everything happened, but who is this lady to talk so much bad about the king to that sadhu? She had gone out of the way to talk bad things and spread bad news about the king. And so she must be punished 100% for her act of gossiping about the king and about the incident. See, maybe this happened really, or maybe a story was created to teach us a lesson. Whatever it is, I took the essence of it. What is the essence? No gossip. No gossip whatsoever. And you know, right from my childhood, I don't have this habit. I'm not praising myself. I'm just telling you, I don't have this habit of gossiping. I don't like it. Like that, so I want all of you also to stop this habit of gossiping or talking ill of others at any cost. See, Suppose if somebody is coming and asking about your neighbor, asking you about your neighbor, you may know him very well. You know all his positive and negative qualities. But when somebody else is coming and asking you, though he came to you and asked, you don't have to give that fellow all about the positive and negative characters of your neighbor. I'm just giving you an example. Let him find out. Let him interact with the person and let him find out. That's his duty. In between, why are you working as an agent? And why should you talk more about the negative things? You can talk about the positive things. But when it comes to negative things about others, kindly refrain from talking, even a word. Because it amounts to your soul getting cancer. Okay, such a dreadful thing it is. Whereas all of us enjoy doing this. That is the nature of the mind. Okay, that is what is Maya. We know it is wrong, but still we enjoy doing it. That is the role of Maya. Okay, but anyway, let us not get entangled in Maya, especially for this. So, my straightforward request to you is stop gossiping about others from this moment onwards. Okay, wish you all the best.